Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Hoisted in. Jorginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Quality ball. Emerson Royal is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he'll be looking to use his pace on the overlap, Peter. He can also help shackle the opposition's pacier players, so he likes tracking back, and he'll give you a good shift doing that. So I'd be hoping for a big contribution at both ends.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. Oh, and one more try! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Swung over. Done delicately. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good spread. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cross to the back post. And he's gone looking for safety. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Crosses it in here. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Goal! Flamingo! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. And that has been knocked clear. Can he spark a counter here? Emerson Royal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has been cleared. Well, we expected better, and so did he. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Flamengo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's forced to go back. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball has bounced loose now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Henrique threads one in. Oh, well measured. De la Cruz! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Flamengo just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. De Arrascaeta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they're very right to be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De la Cruz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Incoming delivery. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And now the breakaway. Bruno Henrique. De Arrascaeta. That's De la Cruz. Played with finesse.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Over to the left. Pinches it off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. De Arrascaeta. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. But that has not gone well. De la Cruz. And it's Emerson Royal. Knocks it into... Oh, smashing header!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
I think we're just about done here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aims beyond the defence.
Flamengo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Emerson... So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Spread out to the left. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Strong running down that left flank. Paulinho. Felipe Anderson. That's a good ball out wide. Torres. Lovely bit of skill. Felipe Anderson. Shapes to shoot! De Arrascaeta gets rid without sophistication. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bruno Henrique, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Felipe Anderson. And it's Felipe Anderson. De la Cruz. Flamengo still without a single shot on target. Now it's Paulinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. And across it goes. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Felipe Anderson. That's really well cleared. And he's had it nicked away. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De la Cruz. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Paulinho. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Torres. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. De Arrascaeta goes short, played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it out wide. Emerson Royal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Spread neatly. Jorginho, and the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's in space and looking for options. Ball comes in. And he's taking no chances there. It's a promising position. It's a good-looking delivery. Tries to get it clear. Great vision. Shoots! He's scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Can he get onto this? And the shot!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. De la Cruz. And it's Jorginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Flamengo still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Tries to play it through. And a chance! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Who saw this coming? Flamengo have come back from the very brink. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played. Oh, super ball. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
De Arrascaeta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jorginho. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Paulinho. Jorginho. Emerson. That's De La Cruz. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Bruno Henrique.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Over to the left. It's a good foot in there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De La Cruz. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Paulinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Felipe Anderson. Nicely weighted ball. Felipe Anderson.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now the ball in. Felipe Anderson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. De La Cruz. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Torres. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the box. It's Felipe Anderson! Should have equalised.
Felipe Anderson really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Threads one in. Felipe Anderson. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Henrique.
This is the time you need that pace.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. De la Cruz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Flamengo go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Torres. A header! And yes, it's there! And with extra time approaching halfway, he scores! And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? That has ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Jorginho. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Torres. And this is Felipe Anderson! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Camisa 21 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 5.
And it's Emerson Royal. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Emerson Royal, an instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Flamengo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that is that. Flamengo can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gakpo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm a fan of this.
Has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Isak really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's searching. And the finish! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Gravenberg. And it's Gomez. Szoboszlai. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, what has happened here? Has crossed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Isak is onto this. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's the throw. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely feet. And it's made its way to him. Cross into the box.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Wirtz. Gakpo. Palmer. Chance here to counter. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Palmer. Palmer! And that was very necessary. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Hazard. There's no flag. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
McAllister. Gomez. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. Rodri for Palmer. And it's De Bruyne. Wirtz. Now it's Isak. And it's Gravenberg. Gomez. He slings it in. Rodri with the clearance. Caresses it through. Marquinhos tries to clear. And here's Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gomez makes the interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the return pass. Now Gakpo.
Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Palmer. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Wirtz. Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now Gakpo. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Platini. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Camavinga. Well-timed, excellent interception. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. To McAllister. Gravenberg. And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne. Kerkez. Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Kerkez. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now the cross. Camavinga is there and he can get that clear. Soboslai with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Camavinga. And it's Cannavaro. Now De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Marquinhos. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Gomez. Wirtz. He's had it taken off him. And it's Michel Platini. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Platini. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Courtois. Now Saliba. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rodri. And it's Azar. He is just caressing the ball.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Szoboszlai. Isaac. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Wirtz goes steaming forward. Now it's Azar. Palmer. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aims beyond the defence. Kerkez gets it clear. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's gone loose. Palmer. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Isaac. Always onto this. Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
Oh, super ball! He's free, he has got space. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. They've scored! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 10 minutes is number 25.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. But he's forced to go back. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Lewandowski. Platini! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. He's tried one! And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rodri. Milan looking to pass their way through. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. Offside again. He's looking wide. He's found a way through. Platini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Michel Platini. Hazard picks it up out wide. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Platini, and he's gone backward here. Wriggles his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well read, and the danger is averted. They've played it short. Lofted in. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's De Bruyne. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. He slings it in. De Bruyne goes short. Oh, that's nice. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! A finish of true class! AC Milan are all square.
The goal scorer.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Palmer puts his foot on the gas.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. Palmer gets a cross in. And it's been taken short. De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Platini. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Cleared away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just eases him off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's well spotted. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Showing good feet. Ball swung in. Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Milan get their fourth corner. And it's Camavinga. Lovely feet. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. De Bruyne. Oh, smashing header! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer for Milan.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Platini. Oh, this is a very good run. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Marquinhos proves just a little bit too strong. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's a sharp little ball here. Over to the left. De Bruyne. And here's Lewandowski. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the left flank.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro gets into some space. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Buffon. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! De Bruyne. Chance here to counter. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. That is good alertness. Might be danger here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga does well to get it back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's cut it out.
2 added minutes.
Keep the ball and you
indicated.
win the game. It really is that simple. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And that's it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.